Weather is the changes we see and feel outside from day to day. One day it might be sunny and the next day it might rain. Climate is defined as the usual weather of a place. For example, NYC is known to have extremely humid and hot summers. And in the winter, this very same location expects months of cold weather and the chance of snow. Knowing these two key definitions is vital to understanding climate change. Climate change is a change in the usual weather of a place, a change in its climate. This could refer to a change in the rainfall of a location, or it can refer to a change in a place's temperature for a particular month or season. Climate change can also refer to a change in Earth's climate rather than just one town or city. The biggest difference between weather and climate is that while weather can change rapidly, it could be in a few hours, climate takes hundreds to millions of years to change. Earth's climate has changed throughout history. In the last 650,000 years, there have been 7 cycles of glacial advance and retreat, with the abrupt end of the last ice age about 7,000 years ago, marking the beginning of the modern climate era and human civilization. The majority of these climate changes are attributed to variations of Earth's orbit, changing the amount of solar energy that Earth receives. In the mid-19th century, it was revealed that carbon dioxide, as well as other gases in our atmosphere, have a heat-trapping nature, affecting the transfer of infrared energy through the atmosphere. An increase in the level of these greenhouse gases are undoubtedly what are causing the Earth to warm. Ice cores collected from Greenland, Antarctica, and mountain glaciers revealed that Earth's climate responds to changes in greenhouse gas levels. Furthermore, by looking at tree rings, ocean sediments, coral reefs, as well as sedimentary rocks, we can find evidence revealing that current warming is occurring more rapidly than before. Man-made satellites orbiting Earth as well as other technological advances have allowed scientists to collect many different types of information about the planet we reside on and its climate. The collected data signals the reality of climate change on a global scale. There is a rise in the global temperature. Oceans are growing warmer and more acidic. The ice sheets of Greenland and Antarctica are shrinking, decreasing in mass. Glaciers around the world are retreating. Satellite imaging reveals that snow in the northern hemisphere melts faster than before. The global sea level has risen 7 to 8 inches in the last century, and there is still much more. Climate change is a global issue because it is a peril that threatens the entire planet. The danger of climate change is not about the present time, it lies in the future of our Earth. Thus far, the average world temperature has risen by 1.5 Celsius. Although this is not something that affects humans very heavily now, it is the rate at which this temperature is rising that is alarming to us and our future generations. We expect another global temperature rising in the next 40 to 60 years. If no attention is brought to the serious issue that is climate change, then this rate will continue to decrease in time, causing Earth to warm even more rapidly. It is important for everyone in the world to become aware of climate change and take rational steps to slow or stop the warming, since we know it is real and that the rate of which it is happening is directly connected to us and our human activities. Although there's a significant amount of scientific evidence regarding climate change, a lot of people around the world still deny its truth for numerous reasons. One of the main reasons people deny climate change is because they don't see the damages that it causes. The following are claims commonly said by deniers. The Earth is not getting hotter. It is getting hotter, but this is not caused by humans. It's getting hotter, but this isn't a bad thing. And there is nothing we can do about climate change, and there are so much more. However, this is not true. There are many things we can do to bring climate change to a halt. Primarily, we must educate the world about climate change and refute naysayers in an objective, calm manner that won't offend them. And 2, we must concentrate on underdeveloped countries which will soon begin to catch up to the US and other developed countries in industry. We must find less environmentally harmful options for them to develop their incoming industrialization period so they don't cause further damage to our planet, making the same mistakes that we did. As human beings residing Earth, we are responsible in maintaining our land. Knowing we are responsible for climate changes that don't favor the health of our planet is enough reason to motivate us to making rational decisions and changes to our lifestyles that will benefit our Earth and serve our future generations to come.